and welcome to my channel. I'm the Angry Simmer. For today's video, we're going to be making some townhouses in a kind of Spanish-esque style. I know this is a weird view to look at this lot, but yeah, none of the lots really worked for what I wanted to do in this area, so we're just going to do it like this. And the palm tree shadow on it is actually kind of making me happy, so we'll just go with that. But do me a favor, if you are here from Reddit, let me know in the comment section. I'm trying to gauge how that affects things. If it's, I know it primarily everybody watching my videos either came from Reddit or some other things, just because I see the difference between whenever I post just to YouTube and then whenever I remember to share it on Reddit. So yeah, anyways, we are continuing my desire to live in Nevada build series. I should finally make that just like an actual playlist, because I mean, come on now. But so I was looking up, what was I looking up? Because this isn't, this is, I think maybe an apartment complex or a townhouse that you can purchase. But yeah, I saw the outside. It didn't have any pictures of the inside, so I just kind of went with what I felt like. But I really thought it was a really cool, really pretty style of housing. So that's just what we did. The roofing, I finally have an excuse that I'm not the reason it's horrible. It just looks like that in the picture too. So yes, my roofing skills are pathetic, but this time it's not just my fault. Sorry, I just watched a lot of Simply Nailogical, and so in my brain I just heard her saying it's not a problem anymore, like the Trim people do. Moving on, sorry. Yeah, I watch a lot of YouTube, just like everyone else in my generation, because surprise, I'm a millennial. Like nobody thought that was what I was. I would love to know the breakdown of like Simmers and what their age demographics are. I'm fairly certain most of us would fall into that millennial category, air quotes, but I don't know. I would like to see that. Also in the comment section, if you wouldn't mind letting me know how you prefer to watch the video. Sorry, I'm trying not to hiccup. So what I mean by that is, do you like whenever I do these actual, like, you see the building portion of it, or are you guys more fans of like the furnishing style? Because there's everything in this video. This is one of my longer videos. I cut down all 3 sections. Yeah, this is in 3 parts because, or in my editing area, or if there's 3 clips from like 4 hours of working on this sucker, because I speed everything up super fast. But yeah, so there's all the parts in this one. I have been releasing a couple of videos that were, just the furnishing or just the outside, and really the numbers are there's nothing that's really telling me one way or the other, so but yeah, I was really excited about this one. I kind of wish I would have furnished this apartment over here, or this townhouse on this side that you're seeing, because like now that I'm thinking about it, like what I was gonna say whenever I started building this. By the way, this was weeks ago that I built this. I have no idea where it is in my game right now. I cannot remember which, because I've been building in the like Oasis Springs area and the new Strangerville area with my sim self a lot, and so there's like 80 of them to go through. There's some stuff that you guys won't see because I forgot to record it, that I've been building on my own. And in fact, yesterday or the day before, whenever I actually put the clips together for this, I was building something that I didn't record and was like, crap, it's Wednesday or Tuesday, whenever it was. I need to have something to put on the channel for Friday. I was like, oh, balls. Did I pre-record something? And then I was like, yes, this is probably the last thing that I have from a week ago, or no, it was like last month, where I was building a bunch of stuff and I just recorded absolutely everything that I was building in Strangerville and in Oasis Springs, because, Nevada obsession. We're going out there in a little over a month, whenever I'm watching this, or whenever I'm doing the voiceover, and probably like a month from when you guys will see this, if you see it the day it comes out. Which, yeah, happy Friday, everyone, if you're watching this the day that I dropped this video. Hope you guys are going to have a great weekend. We are going to be celebrating my baby sister-in-law. She is turning 18. She turned 18 yesterday whenever I'm recording this voiceover, and I want to cry because she's all grown up, and she is like, she has this whole plan for her life, and I'm so proud of her. And she's just awesome. And I'm just so excited to see, like, I met her 6.5 years ago whenever I first started dating her brother, and she was 12-ish. I didn't do the math, but I'm pretty sure she was 11 or 12. And so, well, if she was 11, then she'd be 17 and a half right now. So yeah, it was 12 years ago that I met her, and she was just the sweetest little thing. And we're kind of similar. We're just enough alike that we get along, but not as much alike that we wouldn't get along. Does that make sense? Anyway, we're inside the build now, and behind the scenes, I realized that I had left in some stuff because like I said, this was weeks ago, built this weeks ago. And so I had to go through it and chop it up a little bit and do some editing like a real grown-up YouTube video maker. I can't say I'm anything else other than that I make videos for YouTube. Because your girl isn't monetized and will probably never be monetized. So enjoy your ad-free simming. Anyways, I gotta say, I'm one of the people that will watch an ad as long as it's under 5 minutes, because I know the YouTuber, people skip ads that are 30 seconds long all the time, and I care because I know how long I take to make these videos, and I don't get paid for it. So people who actually make their living off of it, I care about, the effort that they go in and they put into these things. But there's one that keeps popping up that is for a company here in St. Louis, which I love the company. So part of me is like, oh, I'm going to continue to watch this ad because their ads because I support the company as well. But oh my God, they have this like 30-minute ad, and it just makes me want to scream. And I'm like, I can't. So like I've made a hard rule that like 4 minutes is my limit for watching an ad. Like they'll put a full YouTube video as an ad, and I'm like, what are you doing to these people? Like, YouTube, are you trying to end people making money off of YouTube? Because why have AdSense then? Because nobody's watching that ad. So yeah, and there was one once that came up those 30 minutes that it said it was unskippable, and I was like, well, I'm unwatching this video then, bye. I'm so mad. These sheets are actually from Peacemaker, the little backsplash that I'm putting in right there. So because I have a few other pieces that are like that, and I think they're just amazing. So if you want those and you didn't want to go to anybody else but Peacemaker, there you have it. Peacemaker's done it. He's so brilliant. Thank you, Peacemaker, for everything that you make. You are a Sims god. Anyways, which I was so excited the other day when we were watching the live stream for Strangerville, and they name dropped Peacemaker is one of the people that they worked with for, it wasn't the Strangerville live stream, it was the Sims Alexa thing. Do not speak. I was not talking to you. Sorry, I have one in my office, so, and she was interrupting a video before. Anywho, but yes, we are decorating this townhouse as if it was for me and my husband. As if you guys didn't know that already. And what's funny is the more I do these, the more I've been like experimenting and figuring out what colors and things I would want in a different house. Because right now, my walls are gray in my house and my floors are dark, as you know, and all my archways are white. If you've watched the video, if you haven't watched the video of me making my house, go check it out. It's on my, speed build playlist. Should I link it below? I've never done that before. Whatever. Anyways, I'm the worst. I'm sorry. This is why I'll never be monetized. But yeah, so I've kind of, if you guys watch Craner and Tia, a lot of people do. They have millions of subscribers, so it's a high likelihood that you do. They have these beautiful light wood floors and light like white walls, and the more I see it, the more I'm like, oh, that would be so nice. And we've been like, my closet wall or the closet hangers fell down in my closet twice now, and so we took them all down and we're going to be replacing them. That looks so bad. Camera angles, sorry. We're replacing them because we're tired of it happening, but we wanted to fill the holes from the last owner putting them up, I'm guessing, and doing a horrible job. So we're like, well, why don't we paint? Because the room is like, or the closet's kind of this weird blue color, like light blue, grayish blue color, which I don't mind, but they painted one coat over yellow walls. So there's spot, and it's like we have textured walls, so you can see the yellow through it because they did one coat, and because it's a closet, like they didn't think anybody's gonna be taking the closet down to fix it. So I went in and I painted that, and then our basement we painted white so it would be brighter, and then the bathroom in the basement we painted white so it would be brighter. And I'm just in this like, it makes it so light and bright and lovely and breezy, and now I want all my walls to be white instead of the pale gray that I have, which isn't bad on its own either. But we painted all the rooms except for the living room on our own because the living room has 14-foot ceilings, which, listen, for all of you who are going to purchase a home at some point in your life, it's a waste of money. If you are gonna have a mortgage, you could rent for the same price. And I know a lot of people say that it's better to own a property because you could make money when you sell it, but listen to me, you have to pay taxes on the thing that you own, and it just taxes and mortgage payments and repairs to your house and everything, it adds up. It's so expensive, just frickin' rent. But if you do purchase your house and you have to pay taxes and mortgage fees and all that stuff, and heating and electric and AC, blah, 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 all that stuff, do not get 14-foot ceilings. Do not get high ceilings. It's beautiful. It's lovely. It's great for our Christmas tree. But here's some real life tea. Our heating bill, our electric bill is so expensive because of it. It is so hard to keep the stinking house warm and cold. Like my bedroom faces the sun. So when the sun comes up in the morning and everything, and like direct sunlight comes to my bedroom, it keeps it warmer. And for some reason, the thermometer is in our bedroom. So that room gets warmer. The living room, 14-foot ceilings, is cold. It's so cold because 14-foot ceilings, heat rises, cold air sinks. You're in the cold air portion. And then like if you go down into the basement, because basements are always colder, oh my God, it's freezing in there right now. So I have a heater going down there. So I'm running electric constantly trying to circulate the heat up into the house. And it's just don't do it. I love, like, it's so pretty. Every time I walk in there, I'm like, oh, I love it. It is so nice because we have the little like peaked roof. So it's peaked over our fireplace too. And it's just whimsical and lovely and everything that I want to have in The Sims. But I'm so tired of paying the heating bill for it, guys. Like, it's just, these are the grown-up things that people should be teaching you in school. Like if you haven't bought a house yet, don't buy one with tall ceilings. 9 foot's all you need for a good Christmas tree. That's it. And it's so much cheaper. And so that's like part of the reason I was looking at these townhouses, is because like a lot of the times they have like shared maintenance or like someone who maintains the facilities or the areas around it, the grounds, and like there's just discounts and stuff that comes with living in a facility like that. So that's why I was like, oh, this would be nice. But my husband is still not good on sharing a wall with other people or sharing any space that's close. Like our neighbors, we can't reach out the window from, well, because there's not a window on this side, but still, we can't reach out and touch their house, but they're pretty close. Like we share a fence. So yeah, the other day we had horrible winds and the wind blew down part of my fence, like just a section, and it blew into their yard. I thought that like they had I thought their chain link fence ran right next to our plastic fence, because we have a taller fence because we have a hot tub and a swimming pool, and you need a better barrier in our county if you have a swimming pool. It's, by the way, this sounds like I have a big, huge, crazy house, and I don't, guys. We have a like above ground plastic pool, but you still have to make sure you don't screw stuff up. Plus I have 2 huge dogs. Like they're both almost 100 pounds, and they're husky Malamute mixes. If you haven't watched the video of me making my sim self and my dogs, they're huge, they're fluffy, they want to hug you. I need to keep them in the yard. So the expenses that come with being an adult. So yeah, don't own a house with tall ceilings, and don't have big dogs that can jump on or over fences and also like to dig under them. These are the things that will save you money in your future that you learned from the Angry Simmer. Woo! Sorry. just full of good information now. Also, there's probably like 10 minutes that I had left in of fixing that wall to have privacy, because that's definitely something my husband would want in a house. So yeah, but I have been rambling for all 15 minutes of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you've learned something from me today, and have an awesome weekend. I'll see you guys next Friday. Bye.